So now if we want to flash this, this is actually not set up right. We actually have to hold down this button while we plug it in. So I'm going to have to push the button and plug that in. So just give me a second. I'll just unplug it. Hold the button, plug it back in. Now we have light on there, no lights on here yet. I don't think this lights up. And we come down over to here, and we're just going to, I actually created a bat file, and I'll edit the file so that you can see what I got in there. So it's a command line with ESP tool, and then you'll see right there, we've got COM5 because that's what COM port it's on. All the rest of the stuff is exactly the same no matter what you're doing, except for the file at the end there, the Tasmota2.bin. I have a couple different ones, so I have Tasmota and Tasmota2 and Tasmota sensors, and then I actually have the bin files there. And I'll put a link in for where the bin files are located and where the ESP tool is located. So all you need is the ESP tool, the bat file, which I'll show you how to make, and the actual bin file. So to create a bin file, all you have to do is copy the text that I'll have in the link. Well, not link, in the description, sorry. You'll just have to copy this, and the only thing that you'll have to change is this COM port, because you might not be on COM5. So you'll have to just change that to whatever COM you found yours to be on. And then when you go to save it, you go to Save As. You give it a name, and I named it Command Line to Flash Sonoff to Tasmota 2. I'm just going to give this... we have to change this from a text. Go to All Files. And then up here, we'll call it Tasmota. We'll call it Tasmota 3. But then we'll put in .bin. Sorry, not bin, bat. So we're changing this Word file that we're opening up in Notepad text file into a bat file. That tells your computer that it's not just a text file, now it's something that it wants to run. It's going to run this command line for us. And your computer may actually complain to you and say, oh, that could be a virus or something. It's not. It's a command line that's saying to run the ESP tool, which is the program we downloaded. This is the speed that you're communicating at. That's your COM port. I think that's where it's starting to write the file, and that's the bin file that we're writing. So I'll just close this now. So now I've got everything in one directory, so now all I have to do is double tap that and it's going to run the bat file. Here, let me get this. So we're going to run the one that I just created, which is called Tasmota 3, which is actually going to load the Tasmota 2 bin file, but just to show you that the one that I just renamed. So we double click it, opens up a command line, and you should see some stuff flash by, and it's probably doing that because I have the TX and the RX mixed up. So I'm going to swap those around and try again. Hold on. So I switched around the ground and the TX and the RX wires. Like I said before, the only ones that are very important are the voltage, the VCC, which is 3.3 volts, and the ground. The other two, if you get them mixed up, it just doesn't flash the chip. So we're going to re-flash it again. I'm just going to hold the button down and plug it in. So we got lights on here, no lights there, and we're going to double click this. Opens up the command line. That looks much better. You can see the dots running along the bottom of the command line showing you that it's actually writing stuff to the chip. And you'll see over here, you'll see the power light and the TXRX lights flashing. Well, the power light doesn't flash, it stays on, of course. And this goes all the way to 100%. And there, it's done.